Oh, what a lovely shot of the cabin after a snow and a hard freeze.
Yeah. I just got done taking down all the blankets or all the sheets. I had to like accumulate so many last night to put all over everything.
That's why you guys can't get too anxious about that garden out there. You got to watch the weather, stay in the loop, because a lot of people probably put stuff outside that suffered some damage last night. But okay, let's get on to the rest of the story. Like Paul Harvey used to say, the rest of the story.
Yep.
So we went off and got the X-rays. Here's a hot tip for you guys living on the homestead, off-grid, if you don't have insurance, like us, we pay for everything we do ourselves, right? We're self-insured. So if you guys are out there and you're kind of living this lifestyle, one thing you might want to consider is like on an X-ray, most cases you can go to your town chiropractic. He usually has a X-ray machine there, and it's way less expensive than if I would have went to like our urgent care or something like that, which is, not too far from us. It's available, so it's an option. But I knew right off that the chiropractor would be more of a holistic approach. He's not going to be, have a lot of medications on me or anything. And then we looked at the X-rays. We talked about them a little bit. And so that's just an idea for you guys, just so you can save some money and take care of it yourself. With ribs, there's not a lot any doctor can do, only if there was a surgery necessary, right? Maybe a part of the rib was poking into my lungs or had lodged into someplace my spleen, something like that. It gets pretty serious, and you'll have a lot of indicators to help you with that. I've had a collapsed lung in the past.
So you knew. You knew what that would be.
When I was a little younger lad, so I knew right off that my lungs were okay. But I knew right off too. I mean, when I hit the ground, I was trying to say stuff, but I couldn't really get them.
No, because I was up getting wood.
I broke them.
He says, I broke my ribs. I broke my ribs. He was going. I thought he was having a seizure because you were flopping back and forth.
I was flopping like a fish. I was trying to get straight. If you guys want to know, it just felt like my body was all curled up, and I was just trying to get it out as flat and as straight as I possibly could. Yeah, it was crazy. But then I thought after I got up, maybe because I could move. I mean, I didn't know I never really broke a rib. But I thought maybe because I could move and the pain wasn't that bad, I thought maybe they were just fractured, real bad.
Yeah, I was up there getting some wood in the back of the truck, and I saw him right when he fell, and he was flopping around, and he was like, I broke my ribs, So you knew like immediately that's what happened.
I was saying it because it was hurting, but then after I got up though, and I was breathing a little bit, and I was sitting on the log, and you know what I mean? I just thought, well, maybe I don't know, maybe it's just not just a river in Egypt either, right? It could have been denial. But I was just like thinking about that, and I just thought maybe they're just broke. Maybe I'm cracked. Maybe I was just trying to hope for the best case scenario. So they are broke. We found 3 of them that are broke probably, and the one is definitely probably broke in 2 spots. And I think we missed one on my right side. I think right at the tip of one I have a little something going on because it's been bugging me. So now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's not much you guys can even do about broken ribs. So, a lot of you could run off to the emergency room, rack up a big bill down there, or you can find your local chiropractor guy, get an X-ray, kind of see what's going on with that. And then what's some of the stuff you did right away? We're going to share some of the stuff we did right away with you guys, so in case you guys get some trauma on the homestead, it doesn't just work for ribs, but what she's going to tell you about some of the ways we attacked it, you could use it for any other kind of bruise or injuries,
Yeah, but always make sure, if you consult your physician.
Seek your doctor. We're not doctors. We don't play one on YouTube,
this is what we did. So,
This is how we roll. We tell you guys that we do this stuff, and now we're showing you that we do it. That's all. We're not big doctor people. We don't go to doctors unless it's a very serious thing. That's what we believe doctors are for. All this other stuff, we can handle ourselves. It just takes a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of patience.
And if I could say one thing to all of you guys out there, is I would highly recommend, I have, for my job, I've had to take, first aid, CPR, administering oxygen, all that. And I've taken those every year for like the past 30 years.
Right.
And I would highly recommend you go to your fire station, local fire station, or somewhere in your community that offers first aid classes and take them, because a lot of the things that happened to him, because after this happened, he was in so much pain, he went into shock. So a lot of people would freak out. Yeah, he was shivering, and he had sweats, and he was hot, and he was cold, and he was nauseous, and he was exhibiting the signs of, going into shock. So, you know, I knew, and our son was here too, you know, we kind of helped him with that through that. But, you know, to go there and just to kind of get that basic knowledge before, if you need to take them, you know, if you need to take them to the emergency or wherever on the way to get there, you know, these kind of skills are very important to have,
a lot of that
especially.
Stuff, yeah, a lot of times, you know, you only have moments, you know what I mean? Like to have a tourniquet and know how to use it, you guys only have moments. So on our channel over the years, we've really focused on the health and nutrition and the homesteading life and living off grid. And we've never really, you know, got into this trauma or this, like when stuff like this happens.
Because
like,
it happens.
What are you going to do? You know what I mean?
Accidents happen.
Well, maybe we'll try to highlight that a little bit more this year. Some of the stuff we keep on hand. All y'all should have first aid kits on your homestead. I mean, come on. Ace bandages, scissors, even some small suture stuff. I mean, you're going to have to learn how to take care of yourself, y'all. That's just how it is. And when it gets really, really bad, out here in the rural areas, I'll touch on this real quick too. You know, you can't get an ambulance to pick you up and take you off to some hospital to get your care immediately. So they have life flight out in the rural areas. So if you guys are in these rural areas, make sure you check out your state and your city and your local area. And if they have life flight, you guys want to sign up for that.
I would highly recommend that you sign up for it.
Yeah.
For all you do is call the number. Yeah, and it's very inexpensive. So if you have an emergency, you call. They will be there in seconds, and they'll pick you up and take you to, you know, a facility to help you. Yeah, in the helicopter. So I would highly recommend doing that because it really is definitely worth it.
And it's inexpensive. So it's a good peace of mind that we've done now for a couple years. We've been here for, this is our 11th, and we've only done that now for the last couple of years. And knock on wood, we haven't had to use it at all. So. All right, so that's where we're at. So we got a couple broken ribs and I'm all jacked up. Now I will say that Gary came the next day and worked with Dylan and Grant, our boys, and they got the last 2 rows on. So I'm gonna try to drop a little bit of footage here for you guys so you guys can stay abreast of that. I don't have any workings of that, how they got them up there. This is a hot tip though. One of the guys in the comments section said to take the forks off of the skid steer and flip them upside down and put them back on, and that was perfect. It
worked really good.
It did. It got it just high enough up there where they laid the logs out. It worked really good. So hot tip in the comment section. We always like to check out the comment section for your questions and also for ideas. You know, we don't know everything. We never.
Yeah, we get lots of great ideas from the comments. So keep them coming.
So we're always
lots of comments.
So let's see. We had the apples and blossoms were in full bloom. We had snow yesterday. A little bit of a freeze last night. Yeah,
it was like 27 degrees last night.
So we should be coming out of it pretty good. I'm actually talking pretty good right now and sitting on this stair.
And then he's going to go back in his lazy boy recliner that Gary and Marge brought up from him, which has been great. And he'll get a little nap.
Yeah, the chiropractor guy said he does not recommend recliner chairs at all, but this is the only instance he would say that this would be a good chair to have. So Gary had one at his house that he wasn't using, brought it right up, had Marge bring it up. Thank you guys. And that's really made a difference for me just to tolerate sitting.
Yeah, because you can sleep. Yeah, you can sleep too.
And sleeping. Because I was on the couch propped up with pillows. You know, we don't have recliners and a bunch of room in our house for all that stuff. So we're pretty minimalist in there. So if you guys got any questions, leave them down below. One thing, if you guys want to help out, if you can't physically come to help out, and thank you to everyone who showed up. Those videos are coming. I actually sucked it up a little bit, went down there, shot some video. Grant was shooting some video for you guys. Throwing the drone up off the back porch was easy for me. And so I did get you guys some footage on that. I'll be working on that the next couple days, so you'll see that. And then they were able to tackle some stuff down there, and I was able to get some of that footage. So we got more updates coming on the log cabin. Doug's out for 6 to 8 weeks minimum, and
so you can look forward to me. I'll have a laundry video coming up. I have a whole laundry thing you guys get to see. I just love my new little washing area, so you guys can come around with me.
And the garden's going to be really good, so I'll be filming her and everything she's doing. And those guys are still going to be working on the log cabin. They're coming Sunday to start trying to put the plywood down. We're rallying some friends and family, and I think we're still going to be able to pull it off. So just always remember that, guys. You know, we're out here, we're doing our own thing, being self-sufficient.
And look at community. I mean, I have to say, it's amazing.
You always need community. So I don't want you guys to get that idea that, you know, to just dish society. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is getting away from the noise and the stuff that isn't community, and then developing community in a smaller, less noisy place so you guys can focus in on each other and the community and what you're doing, and just get away from some of that noise.
And it's amazing when people, you know, find out. And I thank you, all you guys have sent like cards.
Yes, all your well wishes.
And yeah, on
thank
the you know, social media and everything. I mean,
Big
it's just
time.
awesome. You know, all the prayers and all that. I mean, it really means so much. And I just think it's so neat how you see that our community and how everyone has just come together to help one another. I mean, I think it's so cool. And you know, a lot of stuff's been crazy in 2020 and everything going on. You guys know what I mean. And it's kind of neat to see how that sense of community is really coming together, and a lot of people are helping others now. So I really
good
love
stuff. So if you guys really want to help out, if you can't do it physically, watch the old videos. Go to our homepage, hit the videos tab. Just let them play. If you guys are going to go to some family function, 2 hours, 3 hours, turn on your computer, let that stuff play. It really helps us out. And
Maybe your dog or cats can watch.
Yeah, and it just helps us get a footing here while I'm going to be missing some of these videos. Because YouTube, what'll happen is if you guys aren't showing up and you're not watching the videos because there are none, YouTube's just going to push us off into a corner and smack us around. And it just takes a lot of work to get back, you know, where we are. What they do is, I'll tell you, they'll take away you as a subscriber, so you won't be subscribed anymore, and they start hiding us from you because they don't think you want to watch, and all this stuff goes on with their analytics. So, but if you guys go start watching all the old videos and kind of get caught up on what we're doing and over the years what we've done, that'll really help the analytics, and that's all I'm asking you to do. So now I'm going back inside. I'm gonna get this video up for you guys now, work on the other 2 videos. Stacy's gonna do her farm chore. We got ducks coming, we got chickens here. We just moved that chicken coop here just in time.
All right, so this is the free chicken coop. I didn't bring my camera or nothing, so we're just gonna put it on here. So Gary got the idea to put the chicken coop on the sticks here. We got it raised up, back the trailer underneath it, and we're gonna see how it comes out. We're gonna take her home and load it full of chickens. Now we're gonna get some bricks underneath there, keep it above his fenders. See the fenders there? We don't want that thing laying on there. Get the legs off. Gonna take the legs off and then jack it down on those cinder blocks, and then should be good. We hope. And we did it. Here comes your new chicken coop.
So much good stuff coming. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for showing us all the love. And
Yeah, we'll see you later. And then check into your local areas about taking first aid.
yeah, get those first aid classes. That's good. We're going to try to offer that too at the Homesteading Life Conference. That's a good one. So I'm going to try to work on that too. And yeah, get some tea or a cookbook or something. offgridwithdougandstacy.com. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video, day 33, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of Mom's Log Cabin Build. All right, I'm gonna try to get up. You gotta breathe out when you get up, so you deflate the chest cavity here, see? I got all the little tricks down now. And you gotta use the thighs. You gotta have strong thighs. So you better know about all this stuff. Better keep those bodies in physically fit, so when you go down, you'll be able to do all this extracurricular stuff you gotta do to move around. Ooh, oh, I'll drop the side shot of my bruise right here for you guys on the way out. That'll do you.
Oh, you'll like
that. All right, thanks for stopping by.
See you guys.